and for their well-being. So we do believe fundamentally in providing parents with the choice, and that choice can be to continue with distance learning or choose to go back into the classroom where your students can get face-to-face instruction. This makes it more difficult in the state of Florida. And so we want to make sure that these choices are there and that they can be exercised. We're not going to force any parent to put their child in in-person instruction. If they don't feel that that's the right thing to do, we're having Commissioner Corcoran and school districts working together to provide innovative instruction arrangements so that students learning remotely have the best possible opportunity to succeed. I also think every accommodation should be made for any employee. Certainly the state's guidelines on employment writ large, not just including education, is that anybody who's in a vulnerable category, whether it be to age or health condition to the coronavirus, has to have special accommodations made, and that may mean some teachers, need to teach remotely. And I think that we should give wide latitude across the different regions of the state. And so school districts really are in charge of some of these key issues. For example, I said last week, look, if you need to delay the year by a couple weeks. I'm not telling you what you have to start here or there. Make sure you have all your ducks in a row. Much rather have a successful school year if it's a couple weeks late than kind of go into it and not be ready to handle the situations that may develop. So we really, really, support the school districts making those decisions based on the best interest of the students, and want to continue to do that. And we all have a lot of opinions for a 3-year-old, but I would have no problem, and I would absolutely have, my kids in school, because I do think that it's safe to do so. I believe that that this is something that's very low risk for kids, fortunately, and I don't think the science has shown that kids are major vectors of spreading the virus. And so with that in mind, my wife and I both would have a lot of confidence in having our kids in the school system, and that will obviously happen, as they get a little bit older. I know it's a time where there's a lot of anxiety.